Iran has the worst COVID outbreak in the Middle East. It's now struggling with a lethal new wave of infections. At the same time, U.S.-led sanctions make it tough to ramp up testing and access promising vaccines. In Tehran, here's CBS's Elizabeth Palmer.
The victims of COVID arrived by ambulance at Tehran's main cemetery. Then their bodies are disinfected before grieving families can at last lay them to rest. Iran is struggling with the worst coronavirus outbreak in the Middle East. To hear firsthand what it's been like, we asked Saeed Rahim Batai, our Tehran producer, who's covered many stories with us over the years and who's lost 2 friends to COVID. How long was it before people began to take it seriously?
Well, I think in the beginning, maybe like everywhere else, they didn't take it as seriously as they should have.
But Iran, like the rest of the world, watched its hospitals fill up and recognized it faced a crisis with religion as the super spreader. That is, crowded public prayer gatherings. Officials took a hard look at the science, though, and made a radical decision: close down the religious sites temporarily to slow the infection.
This is for first time in 1400 years that they have closed down the holy shrines. And that was a big action to do.
At the same time, scientists at Tehran's Pasteur Institute urgently tackled COVID testing. Dr. Mostafa Vaziri's team ramped up production from 10 tests a day to 30,000. Very impressive, but not enough. And the problem isn't science, it's politics. Specifically, U.S.-led sanctions that have choked off Iran's access to foreign-made chemicals and equipment.
So are there things that you would like to have that you can't get because of sanctions? Everything.
The number of victims continues to rise, more than 150 a day at Tehran's Behesht Izara cemetery alone.
I saw that shot of all the lines of the graves. It's sobering.
Yes, it was shocking, actually. It was sort of eye-opening, shocking, very sad.
And getting sadder. With Iran under sanction and no direct access to any of the most promising vaccines, it's shaping up to be a lethal winter here. Elizabeth Palmer, CBS News, Tehran.